Coming up, a birthday party hit and run. Over a dozen people hurt after a driver barreled through a tent in Prince George's County. One woman was killed, children hospitalized. The latest after a suspect reportedly turned himself in.
And rain is still occurring across parts of the viewing area. I'll give you some rain estimates so far over the last 6 hours and show you where the latest radar and who's going to be impacted with the latest storms coming up.
Alleged student abuse inside a D.C. elementary school. The latest allegation documented by police. The principals responding to parents. Ceasefire violated. Israel blaming Hamas for opening fire on troops. Hamas pointing the finger at Israeli forces. The latest after the U.S. brokered a temporary stop to the fighting. And financial freedom, from tips to leave those money woes in the dust to the grocery chain that's offering a holiday meal for families for $4 per person. We're stretching your dollar.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good Sunday evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Ben Dennis. We begin tonight with breaking news in Montgomery County. Officials say a teenager was seriously hurt tonight after being hit by a vehicle between Forest Glen and Wheaton. This happened near Georgia Avenue and Evans Drive around 6:15. Several lanes are blocked right now. Please stay with us as that story develops. And to your top story, we are following heartbreak in Prince George's County. One woman has been killed. 13 other people were hurt, including several kids, after a car slammed into a birthday party. Police in Bladensburg rushed to the scene not long before midnight. Crews taking those folks to the hospital. Neighbors tonight sharing their thoughts to our Dave Laval as this all unfolds.
The only information Bladensburg police will say about the driver is he's 66 years old and from Washington, D.C. As for neighbors, they say the crash that happened here Saturday night along this stretch of 56th Avenue has left them upset and angry.
That hurts. It's really hurting.
Bobby Brown lives just a couple of doors from where the deadly crash happened.
And now somebody is dead because of your negligence.
Police have identified 31-year-old Ashley Gutierrez of the district, who died. 13 others, including 8 children, ranging in ages from 1 to 17, suffered various injuries when the driver slammed his car into a tent set up for a birthday party on the front lawn.
And I'm more mad because he ran. That hurt me. You ran. You don't hurt these people, and you ran.
Police said the driver turned himself in later. Charges against him are pending.
But I want to find him to give him a good whooping. I'm very serious.
The crash stunned neighbors whose thoughts are with the family.
I don't know them personally, but they're a very nice, loving family, working, and they have always had nice parties. Keep to themselves, not rowdy parties or anything.
As of Sunday night, police said 6 of the injured children have been treated at the hospital and released, while 1 remains in stable condition. The last update from police had 1 adult patient treated at the hospital and released. 3 others are in stable condition, while 1 is waiting to be treated. In Bladensburg, Maryland, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
It's horrifying stuff there, Dave. Thank you. Staying in Prince George's County, we've learned that 3 adults and 2 children are without a home after a house fire broke out. This happened around 5:50 tonight on Strawn Drive in the Laurel area. Crews reportedly found a 2-story home with fire showing from the outside. Good news tonight, no injuries reported, but again, 5 people are looking for a place to spend the night. 9:04, meteorologist Scott Sumner standing by. Scott, we left the end of the 6 o'clock newscast with a severe thunderstorm warning. Where do we find ourselves right now?
So far, that has been the only warning, thankfully, here. And we are seeing some rain out there. Let's hope it just stays as more of a tranquil rain, nothing too severe, although the storm is moving fairly quickly here to northeast. It's around 60 miles an hour. It'll impact Newmarket here at 9:12, Union Bridge at 9:25, Taneytown at 9:31. That's just been updated. Now we move down a little bit further to the south. This particular cell highlighted here in the cone, the red cone. Green Valley at 9:13, Woodbine at 9:23, Union Bridge at 9:32, and then New Windsor as well. And then a little further south than that, Anywhere from Stone Ridge all the way down to Countryside here from 909 to 920. Any of these cities and towns that you see, Ashburn at 918, Herndon 918, Sterling, Dulles Airport 919. They'll be impacted with this moderate to heavy rain band right around Snow Hill at this particular moment in time. Let's widen out the view. You can see quite nicely here is it really formed a nice line here, but now it's weakened a little bit. That red color has been diminishing here in the northern half of the line, and the southern half is still holding on to some reds and yellows around Culpeper, Orange County, Spotsylvania County. Now, over the next 2 hours, our future radar picks up on this moisture continuing to push off fairly quickly to the north and east of Germantown. You're going to get into the act between now and 11:05. Rain amounts so far over the last 3 hours, excuse me, have ranged from about a third up to about 7/10 of an inch of rain. That's off to the west of D.C. Right now, in and around the Beltway, just a trace of rain, but don't worry, you will get into the act soon enough. We'll talk more about it and coming up and show you the Futurecast also in just a bit. Ben?
Looking forward to it, Scott. Thank you. It appears the ceasefire in the Middle East was violated in Gaza after Hamas allegedly fired on Israeli troops, killing 2 of them. Meantime, Hamas is reportedly accusing Israel of violating the deal. Israel reportedly fought back after Hamas allegedly shot at troops with a series of their own strikes, apparently killing at least 29 Palestinians, including children. That's according to the Associated Press. This comes roughly 1 week after the ceasefire was brokered by the United States, and Israeli officials said aid being sent to Gaza to help people will be stopped until further notice. The FBI and Secret Service are investigating a possible hunting stand within the line of sight of Air Force One's landing zone at Palm Beach Airport. That's not far from President Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida. This is according to the FBI Director, Kash Patel, first cited by Fox News. The story cites a law enforcement source who said that apparent hunting stand was there for months. No word who may be connected to the find. Back here at home, we got an update. D.C. police say that they have identified the man who was stabbed to death Thursday night. They say that 51-year-old Timothy Sistrunk, with no known address, was found after a fight was reported on Benning Road. So it was near the Heckinger Mall in Northeast. Police are looking for leads in that case. More allegations are coming to light about D.C. elementary school students being physically punished. Just last week, you might remember, we first reported on concerns about allegations of abuse at Boone Elementary. Police reports show the latest and second similar allegation came from a student. The claim, a staff member hit her while she sat in a chair last Tuesday. It's the second allegation of corporal punishment, at least that we know of, since a new principal took over several weeks ago. Late last month, a student accused a staff member of putting their hands behind their back and slamming them into a desk in the library.
This is too many and too short of period of time. I want to make sure is that the students are safe, whether that is from an intruder from the outside or from an instructor or staff member here at the school. Our community must be assured that the students' safety is their first priority.
The principal sent a letter home to Boone families saying the school is taking this seriously and that student safety is paramount. In Prince George's County, some positive news. A local community center is getting a major makeover. It's thanks to the county council and actress Taraji P. Henson and her new mental health foundation. Our Yamarisa Say reports residents say the upgrade cannot come soon enough.
$30 million will be going into rebuilding the Temple Hills Community Center, and when it's done, it won't just be a place where people gather or work out. It'll be a hub for mental health and wellness, which many say Prince George's County needs much more of.
My goodness, it's just amazing.
Cecilia Martin relies on the Temple Hill Community Center to host her annual breast cancer awareness group. So when she heard about the $30 million renovation, she couldn't believe it.
I'm surprised at the amount, and I know it's going to be beautiful.
The project is in partnership with the Prince George's County Council and Taraji P. Henson's Boris Lawrence Henson Foundation, focused on boosting mental health and wellness programs right here in the county.
We definitely have a lack of resources when it comes to mental health, and we especially have a lack of resources when it comes to mental health that people are excited about participating in. So you'll have hip-hop therapy, art therapy, plant therapy, so many non-traditional styles infused with the arts and wellness practices and African heritage and And so it'll be a very special place.
And for many, they say it's exactly what the community needs.
I think it is an excellent idea because there are a lot of people that really need help. And we need it. We need it because a lot of the issues stem from mental health.
Council Chair Edward Burrows says once it's finished, it's going to be one of the most popular spots in the county.
This wellness hub will be a place where people can come and get their needs met in a fun, exciting way, infusing the arts, infusing mindfulness practices by some of the best instructors in our entire country.
Right now, leaders are in conversation with architects to finalize the design for the new building. Reporting here in Temple Hills, I'm Yamari Sase, DC News Now.
Looking forward to seeing that built out. Yamari, thanks. In Alexandria, hundreds of people, including local leaders, got together to focus on addressing Virginia's housing shortage and affordability crisis. The assembly was organized by Voice. It's a coalition of 50 faith and civic groups, as well as the Commonwealth Housing Coalition. A study by the Virginia Housing Alliance found that the Commonwealth is short 300,000 affordable rental homes. They also found 1 in 3 Virginia households spend over 30% of their income on housing costs. Organizers say they wanted to come together to encourage local leaders and politicians to help address the issues.
It's like building a house. You don't use one tool. It takes multiple tools to get the house built.
Some of the pro-housing bills the groups are pushing for include streamlining affordable housing development by those faith organizations and nonprofits on their property. Hundreds of Montgomery County residents attended a free health clinic today in Tacoma Park. More than 800 people attended the annual Hope Clinic, all to see a doctor inside of the Tacoma Academy Gymnasium. Among the services that they got, dental exams, eye exams, other medical care. Plus, many local healthcare providers from the DMV were on hand. A lot of good work here. It's also included help from Howard University Hospital, Kaiser Permanente, to name a few. Organizers say their work is faith-based.
We also provided women's health pap smears. We had men's health where we provided PSAs for individuals. We had the pediatricians here. We had people just seeing the medical doctors, and so many people needed to see the medical doctor. And so these were very valuable services that people need in their everyday life.
Don't we know it? Healthcare isn't cheap. A lot of great services being done there at this free health clinic. It was sponsored by the Emmanuel Brinklow Seventh-day Adventist Church. 300 volunteers helped out, along with 20 doctors and 25 students from Howard University. D.C. residents got a taste of turkey today by attending the Turkish Festival. It included folk dancing, music, vendors, and you named it, food. Turkish Festival organizers say the celebration is to raise public awareness of their culture and history here at home. Coming up, finding financial freedom and identifying signs of abuse. We're helping you stretch your dollar. Time now, 9:13, a live look at the National Cathedral. Happy Sunday night, everybody. Hope you had a great weekend. Scott is sizing up your forecast to set up your week coming after the break.